Hi, welcome to Yogarise. My name is Dirish and I'm going to be guiding you through this Yin Chakra session, 20-minute session or 30-minute session should I say, that I'm going to be guiding you with. So if you're new to Yin Yoga, absolutely fine. If you're new to understanding what the chakras are, absolutely fine. I'm going to be explaining everything to you all. So first of all, before we begin, just make sure that you're in a comfortable place and you have something you can sit on, so preferably a yoga mat, and maybe you also have some props. Today I've only got a cushion because this is only 30 minutes and I want to keep it really nice and simple. So first of all, wherever you are, just begin to find an easy position. So you can sit on your knees, you can sit in easy pose, whatever is comfortable for you. And you're going to just bring your hands to prayer position. You're going to interlace the fingers. You're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to stretch your arms all the way up. Take a long deep breath in. Turn your body to the right. And you're going to exhale out the nose. Inhale to the center. Raise your chest up high to the sky. Hold your breath. Exhale. Turn your body to the left. On your next inhale, come back to the center and bring your hands to prayer at the center of your chest. And just bowing down to your prayer as you just take a moment just to take this time to set an intention for this practice today. So whatever you need to let go of, let that go. And if you can't let it go, let it be. And whatever you wish to invite in, draw it in towards you now. So whether it be more peace, more calm, more love, more relaxation, more creativity, more release, whatever it may be, just hold it at the center of your mind's eye. Take a deep inhale and exhale. So slowly opening your eyes, bringing your hands to the front of your knees. Before we do anything static, we're just going to move the spine forwards and back. So inhale forwards, exhale back. And as you begin to move forwards and back, you compress the intestines as you round the spine and you open up the mind. And as you inhale forwards, you stretch and you open up the chest and the heart chakra. Okay. So if you're new to the chakras, we have 7 main chakras that work, that's in our bodies. From the base of our spine towards the navel is our second chakra. Third chakra is our solar plexus. Heart chakra is the center of the chest. Throat chakra is here, obviously with the front of the throat. The third eye and the crown of the head. So we're going to do a little reset for our chakras. So as we move through the spine, inhaling and exhaling, we'll do a few more like this. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. So first of all, you come back to the center. You're going to breathe in. We'll come onto a yoga mat if you haven't already, and we'll come into really simple pose to begin with. And this one is dragon pose. So you're going to bring your right foot forwards. The back knee can be resting underneath a cushion. If you're working with any injuries, just be mindful and do the best you can. You want to bring your foot close to the edge of the yoga mat, then place your hands on the floor. So this is option number 1. Okay. The target area is your hip flexors, and we're targeting the root chakra here. So the next option is you can come down. Let me just position myself so you can see it properly. So hands are on the floor. This is option 1. Option 2, you bring the forearms to the ground and you come into a wing dragon. So wing dragon, your knees open like so. And then you can possibly release your head down. But I would just start here. Starting in this position, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. You're going to release your head down. If you have the luxury of a bolster, you can have a bolster underneath your head. Otherwise, just begin to breathe long and deep. Yeah? Relax your arms. So we're targeting the tissues of the body. Okay, I'm going to come down to my forearms. I'm going to relax your head. Breathing in and breathing out. So as we're targeting the root chakra at the base of the spine, this is to do with our sense of security, survival and safety. And just notice as you hold this pose, check in with your root chakra. It's connected with the element of earth. And ask yourself, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest, where are you at? Okay, no judgments. Just wherever you are is where you're at. You're going to transform yourself in this practice so you can move through anything holding you back. So your root chakra can shine. You're stable, solid and strong. So let your shoulders draw away from the ears. Relaxing your head, breathing long and deep. Keep the breath smooth. And if your mind begins to wander, just continue to come back to your breath. Take 2 more breaths here, breathing in, breathing out, inhaling and exhaling. So to exit out this pose now, you're going to bring your hands back to the ground. Slowly come on up and then just open up through your chest. Exhale, bring both knees to the ground. And you're going to come into a child's position to just rest. So release your head down, bring your hips close towards your heels. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Just begin to feel into the sensations, the pulses, the vibrations. Begin to envision this red shining color at the base of your spine. Letting that color recenter and rebalance your root chakra. Take another deep breath here. Deep breath out. And slowly begin to make your way up. Bring your hands to the front of your knees. And we'll now take the second side. So come back onto all fours. You're going to take the opposite foot in front of you. Cushion the back of your knee if you need to. Or you can place a bolster or a block in front of you. Okay, this is option 1. As you have the hands firm into the ground. Option 2, winged dragon pose. You can then bring your forearms to the ground here. So just tune into your truth level and find what works for you. And just drop into this pose. So let's take a deep breath in. A deep breath out the mouth. Deep inhalation. Deep exhalation. And tune back into your root chakra. And just begin to observe and notice if there are any changes. Releasing, relaxing your head and your shoulders away from the ears. Breathing long and deep. Feeling the weight of your arms against the ground. Feeling that deep opening in towards the hip joints, inner thighs, the groin, the glutes. Wherever you're experiencing any tightness or any tension, just begin to breathe into that space. And as you relax your head, allow the thoughts to spiral out the crown of the head. And notice if you're trying to reach into the future or to the past. And just do your best to remain in the present moment. You're here for 2 more breaths. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhaling. And exhaling. Place both hands to the floor if you haven't already. On your next inhale, rise up. And as you exhale now, come back and come onto all fours. Separate your knees a mat's distance apart. And just rest again into child's pose. Your arms can be down by your sides, forehead to the ground or forehead to one side. Let your shoulders draw down away from your ears. Breathing long and deep. You're going to exhale out the mouth. 2 more times. Breathing in deeply. Exhaling completely. Last time, breathing in. And breathing out the mouth. You're going to bring your hands and you're just going to rub your lower back, rub your kidneys. So if you rub your kidneys, the kidneys help to filter the water of the body. And we're going to now move from earth to water to the sacral chakra. It governs the area of the digestive system, sexual organs, area of the belly. Getting a little bit faster, giving some LOVE to your kidneys. And then from here, slowly make your way up and come back. So now we're going to come on to all fours. You can choose to have, let me turn this way, you can choose to have a cushion underneath your knees or not. Your hands are underneath your hips. We're going to go and do circles and go around. So release your head and inhale forwards, exhale back. Relaxing, releasing the head, and just getting the movement going in towards your hips, in towards the sacral chakra area. It's all to do with our sense of mood, emotions, feelings. It governs the area of our gut, also the emotional body. Okay, change directions. And then slowly spiral the movement back to a still point. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Cross the back of the legs. The next pose you're going to do is butterfly pose. So bring the soles of your feet together. And you can sit up on a cushion, a pillow. Just raise your seat. And this is option number 1. You can bring the heels close in towards to target the areas of your inner thighs, or you can make it more of a diamond shape. If you're not feeling so open in this shape, you can create this diamond shape with your hands. Before we come down, you're going to hold on towards your shins, lift your chest forwards, exhale back, inhale forwards and exhale back. One more time, inhaling forwards and exhaling back. So stretch your way down, and if you can't come all the way down, you can always use a block, or if you don't have the luxury of having yoga props, you can bring your hands into 2 fists and then you can rest your head onto the fists. Okay, so let's breathe in to begin with. Breathe out and let yourself release into this pose. Shoulders away from the ears, long deep breathing everybody. Targeting your sacral, the 2nd chakra. So we do a lot of hip openings in yin yoga. Which helps to really open and activate the sacral, but also helps to release any of the emotions that we hold. Using your exhalation as the elimination, eliminating thoughts, emotions, feelings, anything that no longer needs to be there. And let it be a point of focus to come back to the deep inhale and the deep exhale. And on a scale of 1 to 10, just ask yourself where are you at, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. back of the kidneys. And if your mind wanders, just come back to the deep inhale, deep exhale. And really beginning to feel that stretch a little bit more deeper. If you want to go a little bit further, you may want to let your head come further down. Also, you may, if you're not getting much sensation, you may want to bring the heels further in towards you. Okay? But if you're content where you are and you're gaining enough sensation, then just remain as you are. You can begin to now envision a vibrant orange color at the sacral area. Breathing long and deep. And drawing in that color as it comes closer towards you to really enliven your sacral chakra. To enliven your creativity, your movement, optimism, joy, the positive emotions within. We're here for 2 more deep breaths, everybody. Breathing in, breathing out, inhaling and exhaling. Slowly begin to make your way up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Your head coming up last. Take a moment, keep your eyes closed, just notice your experience. Notice any of the feedback coming to the surface. Then come to sit in easy pose. As you come to sit in easy pose, bring your hands to your knees and just focus on the internal So we'll now slowly open the eyes halfway and come back into the space. We're moving up into the solar plexus, our power center, our sun energy. So if you're feeling a little bit low in vitality, like during the time of winter, sun energy gets to become lower, so we need to strengthen our inner vitality. And the way to do this is you're going to bring your ring finger to your thumb. This is the sun mudra. So mudra is hand posture. Okay, you bring that and you bring the back of the hands to the knees. And if you're pregnant, you're going to just skip this altogether and just do long deep breathing. Otherwise, the breath you're going to do is breath of fire, but not so rapidly, more like a slower. So it's like you're pumping the navel very gently. So just like that. So let's go. Spine is tall, shoulders down, pumping from the navel. Your hands are in Surya Mudra or Sun Mudra. Inhale, exhale, and let's begin. So keep going. This breath is really good for eliminating toxins from the system. Really good for eliminating old energy. You're going to go slow as you exhale out. Last 3, last 2, and last 1. Inhale, squeeze, and exhale, relax. Just notice as you relax this burst of energy in the solar plexus. The solar plexus is all about our sense of self, drive, determination, our will, but also how good we feel about ourselves, our sense of worth, our self-esteem. So from this point we're balancing the sun in our body to give us the radiance within. Okay, breathing in deeply, breathing out completely, and then softly opening your eyes back into the space. And now that we've come to the solar plexus, we're going to now move up into the heart center, the heart chakra. So you're going to come onto your hands and knees. Again, feel free to use whatever cushion you need. You're going to come into puppy dog pose. So you'll bring your forearms down and forehead to the floor. This is option 1. Option 2, to bring your chin to the ground. If your shoulders don't feel so open, I would just suggest just bringing your forehead to the ground to really open up the heart center. And your hands are going to be in a V shape. So you're sending your tailbone to the sky, forehead to the ground, chest is open, breathing long and deep. Breathing into the heart center, and as you do so now, just beginning to ask yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, where you at? 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest in your heart center. No judgments. And beginning to observe how you feel in the center. The heart chakra is associated with the air element. So using your breath, pranayama, to clear the air. Clear the air, use your exhalation as the elimination and your inhalation as your inspiration. You're here for 2 more breaths, breathing in, breathing out, inhaling and exhaling. You're going to lower your hips down and lift up through your chest. Walk your hands up and just come sitting on your knees. Sitting on your knees, placing your left hand to the chest, the right hand on top. Drawing your chin to the chest and just noticing your experience in the center. Beginning to visualize an emerald green. Imagine this emerald green coming closer towards you. And as it comes closer towards you, you continue to breathe that emerald green in. And then you begin to open your hands in the sign of receptivity. And as you continue to breathe, the gates of your heart chakra open. And as they begin to open, you begin to open to receive, receiving this emerald energy, this emerald crystal coming towards you. And letting this emerald crystal sit in the center of your heart chakra as you bring your hands into lotus mudra. And as this emerald crystal sits in your heart chakra, it begins to enliven and awaken your heart space, to open to receive, to open to love, to open to joy. And as you breathe that in, it becomes easier to inhale. Your lungs inflate, the ribcage opens, and as you exhale, your shoulders draw down. And imagining that wings of the back of your heart begin to open. And after your next exhale, place your left hand on top, right hand on top, and just seal that emerald crystal within your heart chakra space. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And then resting your hands to your knees. And we'll move up now into the throat center, our throat chakra. Releasing the right ear to the right shoulder. And then releasing your head back. Left ear to left shoulder. And then chin to chest. You're going to begin to come into neck rolls. Relieving any tension in the neck. And as you begin to move around, begin to now ask yourself, as you check in with your throat chakra, where are you at on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the strongest, 1 being the weakest. And again, there's no judgment. In the yin practice, we are observers. We are observers of what's going on. We stay neutral to what's going on. Whatever we experience as tension, tightness, dissatisfaction, we stay in that observer state. Change directions. And as you continue to move, just begin to let the facial muscles relax, the jaw relax, separating the teeth away from each other, and letting your tongue soften as you allow your jaw to unwind. Letting go of any unspoken words. Just tuning into our throat space. Noticing the sensations, if there are any. And then you're going to pause to the left side and feel that stretch along the side of the neck. Inhale up and then gently switch to the other side. And then slowly coming back to the center. From here, take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Turn your head to the left, turn your head to the right, and come back to the center. We'll now move up into the third eye center. So you're going to bring your peace sign fingers and rest it against the forehead. You can sit in rock pose like I am, or in easy pose. Your thumb's going to rest against your right nostril. You're going to breathe in through your left nostril to balance the third eye. Inhale through the left nostril. Close with your ring finger. Exhale out through the right. Inhale through the right nostril. Close, exhale out through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale out through the right. And just continue. If you find that one side is not so open than the other, that's fine. The way we breathe changes every 2 hours. And roll your eyes to the center of the brow point to stimulate this area so that you're able to balance between the intuition and your intellect. And a lot of tension can be built up in the third eye from looking at our screens so much. So doing this exercise really helps to refresh, bring you clarity, focus of mind as you do this. As you do this, just begin to envision the violet flame at the center of your brow point, giving you the ability to be able to see things more through a wider lens to allow more perspective for you to see. Okay, one more round. From here, just gently relax your hands down. Take a deep breath in through both nostrils. Exhale, release. And just roll your eyes round in a clockwise position. And the other way. And as you just begin to sit now in meditation, you begin to now move your attention to the crowns, the top of your head, the crown chakra. It's known as the 1,000-petal lotus. So each of the chakras are represented by a lotus. And the crown is the one with the absolute amount of petals on its crown. And the color here is white. And as you begin to breathe long and deep, just begin to imagine these white, bright lights of petals blossoming from the top of your head. So you're able to receive the inspiration, the ideas, connection from the universe, and letting that pour through the crown of your head. Letting that begin to inspire you. Remembering the inhalation is our inspiration. So breathe in. Breathe out. And every time you inhale, just remember to keep that breath full and complete and let that inspiration flow through you to give you ideas, to give you insight, to give you openness, to give you the connection you need. On your next inhale, raise your arms all the way up. Stretch your arms up high to the sky. Bring your palms to the crown of the head. Draw the shoulders down. We say peace to all. With the third eye, light to all. With the throat center, truth to all. And to the heart center, love to all. Bowing your head down to the wisdom and the wealth of your heart center. Bowing down to the divine within. Inhale, come up. Bowing down to the divine without. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, bowing down to yourselves for showing up today, for resetting yourself in this Yin Chakra class. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Dirish and I teach at Yogarise in Covent Garden usually on Saturdays, so you can catch me there when we are open. And if you want to stay connected, please find me on my Instagram account. And if you have any questions, do reach out to me. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and you have been chakrasized in this session today. So thank you so much and wishing you well. And I hope to see you all very, very soon. Namaste, everybody.